What's up YouTube friends? Quick video today to go over my recent tire upgrade and how I like it. So first, let me tell you what I did. All right, well first off, I guess I should say, if you're new here, welcome. And this is my 2018 Rad Rover that I've heavily modified. If you want to get any of the parts or accessories that I've put on this bike, I keep a running list on my website, ridewithcitizen.com. Everything's listed out there with the links so you can click and get whatever you're looking for. But we've done a lot to it with new battery, new controller, new motor, rear rack, rear pack, seat, top tube bag, fenders, mirrors, lights, phone holders. There's a lot going on this bike. The decals, actually I never went over the decals. I put my own custom CitizenCycle decals on, which I got online, custom made. I'm blanking on the website right now. I'll put it on the screen. But if you want to go get similar decals for your bike to say whatever you want and kind of make it your own like I did, go for it. Highly recommend it. But anyway, wanted to do a video today to let you know about these tires that I put on. So first off, I went with these right here. These are the Fast Trak 26x4. They are tubeless ready. I did not make them tubeless, but these are tires by Specialized, and I really like them. I've been riding them now maybe 30 miles or so, and they've been working amazing. So I wanted to do a video and let you know how that all worked out with the the new Tannus America liners, the foam liners I put inside here, and then also these new tires, which you can see the tread pattern is pretty similar to the Kenda Juggernauts. They're a little bit bigger knobs, a little bit more off-road worthy, but still they're meant to be a fast rolling tire, hence the name Fast Trak. But if any of you follow me on Instagram, it's Citizen_cycle on Instagram, you'll know that I've been out testing these tires and doing a video here and there, and you already know I like them a lot. But today I want to kind of go over in detail how they're performing and what I like about them. These tires were somewhat expensive. They're like $100 a piece. The TPI rating is 120 on these tires. The original Kenda Juggernauts was a 30 TPI rating. So these are much softer, lighter weight tires. But after getting them and putting them on and riding them, I am so glad that I made that error and got these nice soft tires. So if you want to see just how hard it was to install these new tires and also the Tannus liners inside, I did a whole video on it where you can watch me start to finish, put them both in. It is super simple. Recommend that anyone try it. You can do it. It's crazy easy. All right, enough standing around and talking. Let's get out on this bike and ride it for a little bit. And I'm going to talk some more about how the tires are performing. All right, well, let me tell you a little bit of why I bought these Fast Trak tires from Specialized. Because I did a video, saying I was going to upgrade the tires, and I asked for suggestions, and you guys delivered suggestions. A lot of people said to get these, what are the Origin 8 by Supercell, and a lot of other folks said get the Maxxis Minion tires. And I saw that there was a lot of videos out there where people had done that already, and a lot of people seem to be already riding those. A lot of people commented, said, yeah, that's what I use too. So I thought, well, maybe I should try something different, something that no one else has tried yet. And I found these tires. I really like the tread pattern of them. I could get them immediately, and I could not find any content on them where anyone had used them. So I thought, there you go. Let me do that. Let me be the one that puts that information out there for people. If you watch regularly, you'll know that's one of the goals of my channel is to add useful content and useful information out there. So that's one of the reasons I did go with this. Some of the other reasons were I didn't want it too off-road tread oriented, and I didn't want it too on-road tread oriented. These seem like a pretty happy medium. So this is what I'm doing, probably 90% of the time with this bike is just cruising easily on the greenway or on the side streets in town. It's been great for that. I'll hit an occasional trail, but nothing too off-roady with this bike for me. I like to keep it nice and clean and undamaged. So I think there's a trail somewhere up here though that I might try to go on. All right, let's try out this trail here. I'm in mechanical gear 2 and pedal assist 3 because I want to just walk up this thing. Lots of loose gravel here. Some roots sticking up, stones sticking up. Pretty steep hill actually. goes up it, no problem. These tires have a lot of grip. You know, I would say that they do have more grip than the Juggernauts. They're a little bit knobbier, but nothing crazy. I've ridden it on grass, plenty of grip on grass, plenty of grip on the street. So I feel these tires are kind of a all-terrain. They're not bad on the street. I guess we'll go this way. Yeah, see, small little tiny trails like this, I don't know that this bike is really built for it anyway. I'm sure I'll get many people in the comments, oh, I ride my Rad Rover on single track trails all the time. Well, this thing's a Goliath of a bike. Plus I got mirrors sticking out to hit trees and branches. It's just, I feel like it's too big for this. But it can do it. But it just makes it so easy. You can hear the squeaks, that's my seat. The springs in my seat. I should oil those or get a different seat. I like the seat, it's very soft, but it's also very squeaky. All right, trail tackled, no problem. All right, we're hitting all terrains today. We had greenway, we had trail, now we're on loose gravel road. We're gonna do them all. These tires feel great everywhere. I do like them. But I think it's time we get to the real meat and potatoes of what you guys are watching this video to find out, and that is, what is the ride quality like? Okay, so there's only one way to describe what it's like riding this bike with the new tires and the liners, and that is, this is an absolute delight to ride this bike. I can't get enough of it. It is so smooth. I don't know if it's the tire liners, the squishy foam in there, or if it's the tires that make it so much smoother and softer, but it is like night and day difference. It just soaks up the bumps. I'm a little shocked at how much different the ride quality is. It is very, very soft. Normally when I'm on the greenway and you get those little 1 to 2 inch ripples in the pavement, I swerve to avoid them because I don't want to bounce over top of them. Or if I'm on a trail and you get those little 1 to 2 inch high roots that just bounce your bike like crazy, I used to swerve to miss those. Now I swerve to hit them because they're so, it just glides over them. The tires just like squish around them, and it's like having shock absorbers on the bike. I guess that all comes down to that TPI rating, and these tires are so much softer. And so, I was trying to think of the best way to describe this, and here's what I came up with. So stick with me on this one. Imagine yourself on a volleyball court, and someone tosses you one of those nice soft leather volleyballs, and you serve it up and hit it, and you get this nice thud. It doesn't hurt at all. Now picture you're on that same volleyball court and someone gives you an overinflated rubber basketball, and you serve that up and smack it with your hand, and it stings and it's loud and it rings through that, rubber. The rubber basketball is the Kenda Juggernauts, and the soft leather volleyball is these tires. Those Juggernauts, now I know I had them pumped up. I had them up to like 22 or 24 PSI. So maybe that was part of it, but still, they're very, very rigid tires, and they were very rubbery, springy, bouncy, and man, do you notice it. After riding 30 miles with these ones, holy cow. So there you go, there's my my information for you so far on these tires. I don't know if it is the tires or the foam inside or the combination of the two, but wow, I wish I would have done this sooner, honestly. I think if I added a suspension seat post, this thing would be just a Cadillac floating down the road. So we might have to do that next. So now that I've told you the ride quality is tremendously improved with these tires, there's one other major benefit. Now, maybe some of you have figured it out. If you own a Rad Power bike, or even I guess any other electric bike that's got those Kenda Juggernauts, you know that those suckers are so loud on the road. You just go roaring past people when you're at 20 miles an hour or 22, scaring dogs and small children. These tires, you don't get that. I would, if I had to estimate, they're still a little bit louder than, you know, a smooth tire. If you got those Origin 8s, you probably don't hear them at all. These ones, they do have tread, and they are a 4-inch wide tire, so you're gonna hear it a little bit. But not nearly as bad as that Kenda Juggernaut. If I had to estimate, I would say these tires are probably less than half the noise level of the Kendas. I mean, I was just going 20 there. I didn't even hear the tires. No? Oh, you got a Himaway. I was looking at those. How you like that?
Anyway, it worked for me. I really like it. My wife wants one now.
What did you pay for the Himaway?
$1,400.
Yep.
How much for that?
$1,500.
Okay.
But I've also dumped another $1,000 into it with upgraded parts.
Oh yeah? All right, well I'm gonna head out and catch up with my wife.
All right. Have a good one. Nice looking bike. All right, well there you go. That is the first Himaway cruiser I've seen in person. That was the first one. But from the little bit that I could look down at it, it looked like a really nice looking bike. Had a bigger headlight on it. Better display screen, it appeared, than the Rad. And I like that rear rack that was on there with the embroidered burnt in logo, but I would probably have just covered that up with a bag though. But the last time I was on this greenway, I saw 2 Rad Minis. So I'm definitely seeing a lot. People must be getting their shipments. They're finally getting the bikes. So now I'm seeing them around. I never used to see e-bikes out ever. And now in the last, I'd say 6 months, I see them everywhere. Every time I ride, I see at least one now. But I will have some comparison videos for you shortly. I know you guys are getting tired of watching me ride this bike, so I'm gonna get on some other bikes. I've got my parents coming to town just before Labor Day, so they own electric XP bikes that they bought. So I'm gonna get on one of those and do a comparison, do a, just a general ride on it. And then also too, I wanna do a direct comparison of the Rad Mini that I have versus the XP and see side by side what the like performance difference is. And all right, well there you go. There is some information on these tires and these Tannus liners. I didn't talk a whole lot about the Tannus foam liners inside there, but those are also in there. That could be adding to the squishy, comfortable nature of this ride now. But I mean, I highly recommended, change out the tires, get softer tires, and put those liners in if you've got the money. It's expensive to do it. I mean, that all cost me over $300 to do that, but wow, like mind-blowingly smoother ride. Super happy I did it. So there you go. I hope some of that information was useful in my long rambling there. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe, because I'm going to be doing more to the bike, I'm sure, and also doing some comparisons. If I can get my hands on some other bikes, I got to find that guy and find that Himaway bike to get on that thing. But anyway, subscribe if you like what you see. Thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate all of you and all the comments and the help in the comment section. And now it's time for me to get out of here. I see right behind me what is this trail? I don't know, but that's the fun of having this e-bike, is that we're about to find out. Till next time.